4 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid, fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
And so he makes both from the line. And during the Nuggets' 2023 title run, Jamal Murray was absolutely incredible, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., you know, they don't even get there without a healthy Murray. He put up 33 a game against the Lakers in the conference finals, repeatedly making tough, contested clutch shots.
Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Murray, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver, trailing by 8. Outside Hardaway. Oh, Fox with a steal. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Watson. Pass to Harper. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Nuggets trail by 8. Brown inside. Nice. He gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Guys, back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The Nuggets making a switch here. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Castle. Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Brown. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Out to the right wing. Here's Champagnie. Off target from three-point range. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Vassell outside. Johnson inside. Back to Vassell. To the left side wing. Gordon with a steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Jokic. 7 points in the game. Outside, Brown. Here's Gordon. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. To win the cold spell. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, that miss was caused by the defense. They were all over him.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
It's stolen by Olynyk. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Spurs leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
21.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Murray. Here goes Murray. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk! Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring. He is such an elusive cover. The Frenchman, Wembanyama, is especially hard to stop in transition. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Castle for 3. Rebounded by Denver. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Shot is good by Gordon.
He is so athletic. Gordon does well when he gets the ball around the paint.
Fox surveying the D. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Denver in the lead. Gordon on the take.
Well, this is what makes Gordon so special. His relentless energy and how he uses his athleticism.
Fox outside. On the wing, Vassell. Johnson with the defensive effort. Denver leading by 4. Here's Brown. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Gordon with it. Fox picks him up. Here's Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
On offense, here are the Spurs. 4-point game. Here's Vassell. Uses the glass on the layup. Vassell's gotten his second bucket.
Well, strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And Denver making a change here. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
Fox double team. Pass to Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. For the tie. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. On the wing, Brown. Out to the right wing. Back to Jokic. Oh, on the big man, Jokic.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the three. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Oh, Fox with a steal. Here's Johnson. Hardaway grabs the board. The Nuggets lead by 4. Floats one up. Back to Brown. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down. And he's now got the double-double.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Here's Barnes. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
San Antonio foul. Victor Wembanyama.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Third team foul.
That free throw misses. So both teams making some changes here. Good on the second one. And stolen by Hardaway. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. It's Denver up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
44.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Fox left side. Wow, Fox gets it done in close.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close. And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Fox. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Watson. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Hey, those second chance points are found money. Tremendous effort there.
Here's Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The Nuggets lead by 3. Denver moving it around. Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
And Denver pushing it up now. Jamal Murray hand delivers it to the rim. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Spurs trail by 5. Barnes goes in, and he powers it down, one-handed.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the Nuggets making a change here. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a three-point game. Fox with the ball. Checked by Gordon.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
That free throw no good.
At the line for San Antonio, De'Aaron Fox taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Here's Murray. Oh, Murray rising up.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
Gordon with a steal. Fox. Yes! Using that window.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Murray scanning the floor. Wembanyama gets a hand on it.
Well, that's the kind of defensive play you need to win ball games. Great block from Wembanyama.
Here's Castle to tie it up. And that's money on the layup.
Yeah, this kid, Castle, loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
Second team foul. At the line for 1, Castle.
And Castle no good on that one.
This is a huge spot for Castle here.
To take the lead. Wow, Victor takes it to him inside.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Good for 2.
Coming up big for his squad. Gordon doesn't back down from the big moment. You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
Outside Murray. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that narrows the gap to 1.
Cameron Johnson.
And Johnson drops them both.
Pressure-packed free throws, but he stayed calm and nailed it.
Fox fires. Vassell. The putback. How about the activity?
Well, Vassell managing to stay in total control in a clutch situation.
Keeps it alive. Jokic. Outside Murray. Johnson. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Here's Castle. Brown with a steal. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
At the line for two.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Right side Johnson. Jokic. It falls!
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
Unless they can get a wide-open jumper, they might want to attack inside, because even if you miss at the rim, you can still draw a foul.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, stand...